Hey everyone, I'm Bree.
And I'm Cambria, and you're listening to
Sister-in-Law.
Hi, Sil.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good. I have the best news ever that I can finally share on the podcast.
Oh my God, big news. I'll give you a drum roll.
I am pregnant.
Woo! I'm so excited.
Yay. I've been pregnant this whole time, basically.
Yo, wait, let's tell the folks listening, when did you find out you were pregnant?
Yeah, so I found out I was pregnant on the last day of my honeymoon.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, what are the chances of that?
It was, well, I mean, they're pretty high considering the planning I put into it. But yeah, I did like cycle tracking and those like clear blue strips.
Yeah.
If anyone's trying, those are like a way to like get it the first try.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got it first try.
Amazing.
And I was originally going to wait until after the honeymoon to start trying because I wanted to like just party and have a good time. But
Yeah.
we had a fertility window, literally like the days before we left.
Yeah.
And so I was like, should we just try? And, you know, and we didn't really think it would, like Clay didn't think it would stick.
Yeah.
And
Well, I think like it doesn't stick for a lot of people in the first try.
Yeah, that's super common. So I was like maybe, but I felt like halfway through the honeymoon, I was like, oh, I'm pregnant. Like my jet lag was not going away. I was extremely exhausted. Like I still had an amazing honeymoon, but like I wasn't really drinking because I thought like, you know, something could be going on.
Yeah.
And then I had packed a pregnancy test from
Like
home.
as a just in case.
Yeah, because I knew what day I could test. So I was like, oh, the day I can test is like, you know, a week into our honeymoon or 2 weeks in. And so I brought the test, and then I woke up at like 5 a.m. the day that I could test because I was so excited.
Yeah.
Went in my suitcase, open the box, and it is empty.
No.
Yeah, it was completely empty. Shout out Kylie. She gave me the test. She did not know that the box was like, I don't know, tampered with. And apparently people do steal those because like it makes sense.
Oh, like
you know?
from the store.
Yeah, like I think they can reseal the box. I don't know, or it could have been a maintenance issue, but like it is common to steal a pregnancy test. Because like,
Did it feel like the box was like net new? Like it felt like you had to like open the box?
Yeah.
From the store?
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
I know, it was weird. So it could have been a manufacturing thing.
Okay.
But anyway, so then I'm like, okay, well, we're in Thailand, and we were on like a fairly remote island at this point. We weren't in Bangkok anymore or like Chiang Rai. Like, so I was like, okay, what do we do? So I was like, I like literally like hit Clay awake. I was like, get the fuck up. Like we have to go. And like, he didn't get the sense of urgency because again, like I kind of knew, and he obviously is not living in my body. So he didn't know. And so we took his scooter like all around the island going to like pharmacies, but like nothing was open. And then like one would be open and then they wouldn't be able to like give it to us. So eventually we realized that they just have them at 7-Eleven there like they would here.
Yeah.
So we just got one from 7-Eleven and like half the instructions were in Thai, but luckily they had like the English version instructions. Okay. So we bought like 5 of them and I took the test, and then it was like the second line was super faint. You get like 2 lines if you're positive.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, this is it. I'm pregnant. But we had to wait 48 hours to do it again to like let the HCG or HGC or whatever hormone like work out, become more prevalent in my body.
Yeah.
And so then the last day of the honeymoon, we got like the super strong second line.
Wow.
And it was so exciting.
Cool. I know. It's so amazing. I'm so excited to be an auntie. Not that it's about me, but
it is about you. We're having a baby.
We're having a baby. The
We're
SILs
having a
are
baby.
having a baby.
That's right.
Oh my God. Okay. So what has been well, that would make you into your second trimester now.
Yeah. So I am 16 weeks. The baby is the size of an onion. I became 16 weeks like 2 days ago or whatever. Baby's an onion.
Wow.
Yeah. We're having a boy.
It's so cool. It's just going to be so great.
I know.
A little Clay / little Bree.
/ huge baby.
Yeah. / huge baby. Clay, for anybody that doesn't know him, is 6'6".
Yeah.
And then Bree was also like a very large baby. So
my mom's 5 feet tall and she had like 4 8 to 9 pound kids.
Insane.
Doesn't make sense.
Yeah. So are you going to do the drugs?
I'm doing the drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
I'm like surprisingly during pregnancy, I didn't think I'd be someone who was like, and this is like everyone choose your own adventure.
For sure.
Like most of my friends will have like a glass of wine at brunch when they're pregnant, and like scientifically that does nothing to you.
Yeah.
They'll have like, you know, like their Tylenol or their like whatever Zofrans. I don't know if it's because I'm like waiting for the other shoe to drop. I have like a pretty like negative. I'm the type of person where if my life's going really well, I'm like
something bad's
gonna happen. So I think it's like my anxiety is just I'm not taking anything.
Yeah,
like
you've been just very strict about like whatever rules are overly out there. I'm following them.
Overly strict, and hopefully, which happened with a lot of my friends with their second, they just throw those rules out the window and like everything's obviously fine.
Right.
But I'm following them to a T. Whatever. Everyone do your own thing. I'm sure it's unnecessary.
Yeah.
But
okay, so what has been the hardest part so far about pregnancy?
I think like anyone who's pregnant knows like the first trimester is the hardest thing I've ever done in life. And like I've done some hard shit.
Yeah.
And that was the hardest thing I've ever physically gone through because it's so long.
In what way?
I think it's the length of it. And I think like the thing about...
And you just feel sick all the time.
You feel sick all the time. And then even if you're not throwing up, the nausea is like... Morning sickness is... I don't even know why they call it that because it's all day.
Yeah.
And then the level of exhaustion, it's like you got hit by a bus every day you wake up and you just like... You're like can't conceive of having a day and going about it. And I work from home. I'm very privileged. I do not understand how... you could go to work. Yeah. Physically.
Yeah.
Especially if you
have to like work horizontally.
Yeah. I have friends who, well, no, I sat at my desk. I just took a lot of breaks.
Yeah.
But I have a lot of friends who work in healthcare on their feet, like during their first trimester. They're just more hardcore than I am, I guess. I don't know.
Well, I think from what I can tell, like you do what you have to do.
Yeah.
And so
totally.
You probably could have done it.
Yeah.
Had you been forced to do it. But it's like, thank God you weren't.
Yeah. And I just don't. And I think it really messed with my mental health because you don't feel productive. You feel like a piece of shit. Like you can't. I had the palate of a 5-year-old. So I was eating like fast food all the time. It's all I could like bring myself to consume.
Yeah.
Was like Taco Bell and like Chick-fil-A. And so you just feel so gross and then you're not productive besides like just getting your job done and then you can just like sleep and eat.
Yeah.
And so at least that was my experience. Everyone's is different. And so it just the mental toll of that after like months is like it really messed with my like mental health a lot too.
Yeah. That's so fair.
Luckily my mom came and like stayed with me during my worst of it and like helped me and everything. She's the best.
Moms are the best.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've never had this experience, but every time I'm sick, I like revert to like, I want my mommy.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what's one thing that you wish people understood about what you're going through right now?
I think just that like, and I honestly think everyone in my community, our community is like, even the people who haven't had kids are like so understanding and kind. I think like my friend Brian, whose wedding I'm officiating, like in June, he just like, as soon as he found out I was pregnant, he started like treating me like a glass doll and like, he won't let me do anything. And I'm like, I love that. I'm like, give me the royal treatment. Yes. Like I should not have to do anything. Yeah. Okay. I am creating
Especially
life.
When you felt so sick. Maybe second trimester, you get to like just enjoy that.
Yeah.
Whereas like the first trimester, you're like, no, I literally can't do anything.
I can't do it. Yeah. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I think like people understanding that like, I feel self-conscious about having to like leave events early because I don't have the energy. And I think that's mostly in my head. I think everyone like completely understands that, but just like understanding that it's like, or like I have less energy for like a conversation. I can't be as like animated perhaps.
Yeah.
At certain points of the day.
Yeah.
Like I feel great right now.
Right. You just find yourself having less fucks to give.
Yeah. And like I even if I tried, like I'm just too tired. So I think like people remembering that like it's never about you when someone's pregnant. It's like always about whatever is going on in their body.
Yeah. Totally. That makes total sense.
And you don't know day in and day out like what that could be.
Yeah. Well, okay. I have more questions for you. So do you feel like you need more emotional support, practical help, or just distraction / fun time?
I think I need more practical help.
Okay.
I think when I am like not feeling emotionally supported, I'm pretty good at reaching out to like the person that I feel like talking to in that moment.
Yep.
No matter who that is. I think, yeah, like practical help. I'm really bad at asking for help. It's something I have to work on. And so like, and even if someone asks me like, what can I do? Even that is like difficult for me to answer.
Yeah.
I think, and I know it's like you're asking people to be mind readers, but like if more people were just like, oh, I'm going to drop off food for you today, or I'm going to like, what do you want to eat tonight? I'm ordering for you. Or like, even if it's just like virtually, or like, oh, and I'm not saying people aren't doing this. I'm just saying these are the things that help. Or just like, oh, like I'm going to come over today and like tidy up your house.
Yeah.
Or like we got a puppy.
Oh yeah, that's the other announcement. There's a puppy.
We got a puppy. So it can just be like, oh, I'm going to come over today and like play with the dog for like an hour so you can like sleep if you want to, or like watch a show or whatever. So yeah, just like all those things that to just be like, don't even like ask, just like do it.
Yeah.
Is like what I appreciate, I think. Because if someone asks me, what do you need? I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, and right now, because you're still relatively early on or second trimester, it's like you can, to some extent, ask for the things you need. Like you're still feeling somewhat all right. You're not like uncomfortable fully
I'm good.
in the body.
Yeah.
But I think from what I hear, and then also what I know from my friends that have had babies, it's almost like the pregnancy part gets obviously tough towards the end. Like you're feeling really big and like your body's not totally your own and you're doing a lot of work in there. But it's like the first 40 days of new baby is when like your hormones are surging. You are not in control of like your mind, your body, and you have to keep this baby alive. And like our good friend Dina, I remember when she had a baby, and I remember seeing her in those first 40 days, even the first week, because I got to be there. And I was like, wow, this is like the closest we get to like being a part, like the animals that we are as humans are like part of nature and like
biological hardcore shit.
Totally. Yeah. And I was just in such like awe of her. She was so strong, so amazing. But she also, there was no like, what do you need or how can I help you? Like there was no answer to be given.
Right.
Like, so that was, I kind of found myself in a place as a third party or like a, best friend being like, oh shit, I better figure this out. So I think you had a really smart idea, which is you're putting together like a notebook. Yeah. Can you talk about that?
Yeah. I'm going to make a binder. And I'm going to have sections for taking care of my home so that if someone comes over and they don't know what to do, they can kind of like, one, talk to the person that was there before them about what they did and maybe what needs to be done, and then go through the binder and be like, oh, this is how I like do the dishes, do the laundry here. Like, this is how I take care of like, the vacuuming, the whatever needs to get done. Like, this is when the trash cans need to go out. I'm going to make that. And then I'm going to make a section for the puppy. Yeah. And then a section for Clay. And Clay's section will be like, make sure, if Clay has a spare hour, like take him to our favorite bar, the Firkin, for a beer, or like take him to go play basketball with our friend Keegan, or like, and then the Bree section, my section will be like, make sure I get like 30 minutes of sunlight a day. Like make sure I shower every day. Yeah. Like just like stuff like that. Just be like, okay, I know what to do. Yeah. So that they don't have to come to me and ask, because I know I'm not going to be able to answer them.
Yeah. Yeah. I was thinking for your binder, if you're open to it or want it, that I'd put together maybe like a menu of things for you that maybe you're not thinking of, and you and I could like edit it ahead of time, but it can be like an a la carte menu of like people come over and you could look at it and be like, I'd like for you this. Can you do that?
Yeah. Wait, that's a really good idea.
And like that way, and people can like check off next to it. So like, what's been done. But you could be like, this would be really helpful. Could you do that from the menu? And then they can flip to that part of the binder and like do it. I
love that. Yeah. I love that idea. Yeah.
I'll help you put it together.
Thank you. Yeah. I need that because, I just feel like, and then like people are trying to help, but then you're like, at least for me, it's like when someone's in my house trying to help me being so nice, I'm like, okay, well, I have to explain where everything is and how to do it. Yeah. And I just think that that's like going to be difficult to do in that moment.
For sure. And it kind of defeats the purpose of like, it's like you're having to lead the horse to water and you're like, I just had major surgery, or I just like, I can't lead you to water right now.
Yeah. And the default with when people ask things about a home is to ask the woman.
For sure.
And, you know, that's not necessarily right.
We could also just, you open the binder and the first page just says, ask Clay.
Yes. If you don't know where something is, ask Clay. And then if he doesn't know where it is,
call Cam.
Yes.
You could be like, Coco, Tam, Cam's phone numbers under the ask Clay. And it's like, here's an order of operations for you. You can pick any of the sisters.
Yeah.
We'll call any of them.
Text the group text. Like postpartum text chain.
I love that.
And someone on that text chain will have the answer that you're looking for.
That's a great idea. We should definitely do that.
Yeah, we should have like a postpartum team text chain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. Well, and you're having the sisters throw the bridal or baby shower, not bridal shower.
It's so cool that there's like, 6 of us?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
I mean, incredible. Yeah. We've got Tammy, Coco, Corey, Maddie, you, me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 6.
6 sisters.
Incredible.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to get to plan it with them. That'll be so fun.
I know.
You know I'm going to make it fun too.
Oh, I know.
Because a lot of showers are like
most baby showers suck.
I know.
Suck.
Yours isn't allowed to.
Bridal showers. What is worse, a bridal shower or a baby shower? What do you think?
I'm going to go with baby.
Yeah.
But
they're both bad.
They're both most showers, I mean, granted, I've been to some that were totally fun and like fine, but I would say the majority of showers are not a great time because they're for the older generation.
Yeah.
And the older generation wants to sit around, drink tea, play corny games.
Right.
And we're like, this is not 4 hours of our time.
No, it's not fun to me. And also, PSA now, if you're related to me and listening to this, I'm not opening gifts in my shower.
Oh, yeah.
And I hope no one thinks that's rude because I really do appreciate anyone buying me a gift. Like, I think that's so kind and thoughtful.
Yeah.
But when I go to a shower and it's the gift opening, I know that it's like polite and kind and nice. And I do like seeing some of the gifts. Like I'm not, but like it's a lot.
I also have a hot take that I don't think it's polite and kind of nice because a lot of these like registries today are digital. Yeah. So a lot of times when I've gone to a bridal or a baby shower, I've ordered something digitally for them. Yep. So I'm not coming to the shower with that gift.
No, I send it to their house.
I just send it directly to them because that's like what you do for a registry. I would
personally prefer that if something got sent to my house so that I can open it and put it where I need to put it instead of lugging
But then it feels really uncomfortable as the guest at a shower to go and they're like, great, we're going to open gifts now. And it's like, I don't have a gift.
Yeah, it's at your house.
I already sent it to you.
It's at your house.
Yeah.
And then it's like, so then you show up with the book because everyone asked for the signed baby book.
Yeah.
But then it's like confusing because it's like, because they say in lieu of a gift, bring a book. Yeah. And I'm like, do you mean I shouldn't get you something from your registry?
Right.
Or are you saying send the registry item to my house
and also bring
the book? That's what I do.
Yeah.
But I'm like, it's not really clear to me.
And sometimes I don't have time to go get a book. I already sent you like a really nice gift. I don't have time.
I end up getting the book like the day of. Yeah. And I think the book idea is great because you do have to fill the baby's library.
No, I like it too. I think it's cute.
What do you do if you have like 5 of the same book? You can't get rid of it because someone signed it and you want to keep that.
Ooh, that's such a good point. That's such a good point. They should have a solve for that.
Yeah. Actually,
you know what? I think what Dina did was she had everybody bring the books and then she had everybody sign them there. And so if somebody brought the multiple of the same book, they donated the rest of the books to like a children's organization, but they had everybody sign the book they brought.
That's smart.
I think that's what we should do.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I do like that because then it's fun when you're like opening a book with him, like, and he's like 3 and you're like, your Auntie Cam gave this to you, you know?
I love
think that's
that.
really cute. I think I want to come up with a cheat sheet of what aunties and uncles and best friends can do for you. Because I was thinking about this too. And like so much gets put back on the mom.
Yeah.
And it's almost like, you just think like it's not your job to educate us. It's our jobs to go try and figure this out. There's enough resources out there. And at least I feel like it's my job, like as your sister-in-law.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I do.
And I think we've got some other plans that are good and put in place if people can have the ability to do it. But we were thinking that I'd rent a house down here in Long Beach because I live in LA. She lives in Long Beach. I'd rent a house down here for a month. Get one with a couple bedrooms, like 2 bedrooms. And that way you could have a rotating cast of characters. Your mom will probably stay here, but your mom, my mom, the sisters, family members. But then they're not in your space. Like they can leave your space. So
Our house isn't big enough right now.
You're right. But like if you want somebody for an overnight because you're like just not sleeping and you really need the help, they can be here for an overnight. And when you're like, I need you to get the fuck out, they can go down the street to the Airbnb that we rented for a month.
I love that.
I think that's like a smart move for us.
I think that's going to be really helpful. I think having people in this small space with the baby added like multiple days in a row would be really overwhelming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is a topic that you and I have discussed before, but what are some of the like icks or irks?
I feel bad saying them because I feel like a lot of people I love have done them to me.
Well, honestly, you're not calling out a single person and now they'll know. And then they won't do it.
I hate when people call me mama.
Yeah.
Hi, mama. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah, it's just not hitting right.
It doesn't hit.
Yeah.
Mama, I'm like, yeah. And everyone does it to me.
For sure.
Everyone. So if you've done it, I love you. And I'm not like wincing inside when you do it, but I'm just like, whatever.
Yeah. You might be wincing, but you've winced like 1,000 times already. Yeah. So it's not like you're picturing one particular
apologize
person.
to me if you've done it to me after listening to this, because that will mortify me.
All you need to do is not do it again.
Just don't do it again.
Yeah. Okay. And then you also, another ick is like you don't like things that have mama written on them.
Don't get me anything that says like mom, like mom,
like a t-shirt with mom.
Yeah, kill me. But I actually think auntie and uncle stuff is really cute.
Yeah.
Like I love that merch.
Yeah.
I think it's adorable. I don't know why I have that distinction in my mind. I'm like, I'm already a mom. I don't need something that says, it's almost like a live, laugh, love sign or like a sign over your pantry that says pantry.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, no shit. I'm a mom. You see the belly or you see the baby.
Yeah. Wait, how do you feel? What are your feelings on people like touching the tummy?
Oh, as long as you ask first, I don't care. Yeah. And if I'm like a close, if I saw you and you went for my belly, it wouldn't faze me at all.
Yeah.
Like my house cleaner was over yesterday, and when she said goodbye, she like pressed her hand on my belly and was like, bye. And like that didn't bother me one bit.
Okay.
Especially if you're like 60 plus.
Yeah.
Like I don't care. If I'm not super close with you, or if I don't want a man touching it.
Yeah.
My God.
Blame you.
Yeah. But if you're a man that I'm close to, you can be like, oh, I want to touch it. Or like if baby's moving and like, you want to feel it. Bill's over. I'm going to be like, Bill, get over here. Put your hand on my
Bill
belly.
is my dad, her father-in-law.
Yeah. So like, obviously. But like, you got to ask. And then if it's like you or the sisters or like the moms or whatever, you touch whatever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We just have our hands petting you all the time. I mean,
touch my boob,
me.
Touch
that's
my
not
stomach.
Me.
Yeah. No, I don't care. If like,
I'm not much of a physical touch gal anyway, so.
No, I am. And like my boobs are so big that like I expect like
they really are
girls to just be touching them all the time.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, we went to our other soon-to-be SILs, a batch party, Maddie, and all the girls were all up in the boobs with you. And
I love
you
it.
Loved it.
I love that.
Yeah,
more of that.
It was so fun. Yeah, it's cool that we were adding another SIL in just 2 weeks. Yeah. Less than 2 weeks.
She might be like the coolest one too.
I mean, she is pretty cool.
She's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's the youngest and therefore the hippest.
Yes. And she's just like the chillest. Like,
yeah, she is. And like, the smartest.
Yeah, she is the smartest.
She's really all the
Yeah, she's the best. She's the best of us.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, and then how's it been doing like the appointments and stuff?
The appointments are great. They like are the thing that like make me, I think like, people say your wedding's the happiest day of your life until you like have a baby. And like, I absolutely agreed that my wedding was the happiest day of my life. It was so good.
Yeah.
And then the first ultrasound with the heartbeat and like my mom was there and Clay was there was like the most mind-blowing thing I've ever experienced. So I like look forward so much to my appointments because then I get to see my little guy.
Yeah.
And he's like, he moves so much. He's always wiggling around. So like, I love my appointments. And I stuck with Dr. Mercy. Shout out Dr. Mercy.
We love Mercy.
The one who does our hormone panels and all of that. And she's just an incredible doctor. So yeah, I really love my appointments.
That's great.
Yeah.
What has been, I mean, you're speaking to somebody that's obviously never been through this before. What's been the most surprising thing so far?
Oh, that's a good question. I think just like how much it puts things into perspective.
Yeah.
Probably. Like, I actually think I'm chiller.
Yeah.
And a lot of
besides the like strictness of like not drinking and stuff like that, but you're saying just like emotionally chiller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm like, I feel, and
like
honestly,
I said, the strictness of not drinking while you're pregnant, like that's not that strict.
So
that's pretty
strict.
But it's like deli meat, sushi.
Yeah.
Like you haven't done any of that.
And like that stuff isn't really that big of a deal to me. And that does come from a place of anxiety. I know it. But, but like, yeah, I just feel like when it comes to the little things that like I usually would bug me, they just don't bug me.
Yeah.
I actually like have less arguments with Clay.
Yeah.
Since we got pregnant.
That's great.
Because like I just don't care about as much stuff.
Right.
Like I really don't.
Yeah.
So that's been really nice. Yeah.
It's really fun to see you and my brother pregnant and like together because you are so excited and so happy, and it's like such a big life change, but in like the best way. And it's really fun to get to like witness that.
Oh, thank you.
I think when we do our cheat sheet, we can bring it back to the pod in a later episode, but when we do our cheat sheet for like what you want, and I think the other thing I want to try and get out of that. So I want to bring all the ideas to you and then have you like, yes, no, throw them away, whatnot. But also like, what are the things you want to hold dear to just you and Clay? What are the things that you want, like maybe your mom or one of your sisters to do with you? Like we can probably assign some of that.
Yeah.
Because I think another thing as a third party is you also don't want to overstep. Like you want you guys to have like this magical moment together. But we also are just like thirsty to be as involved as possible.
Of course. Yeah. And I think like that's gonna, it's hard for me to predict that.
Totally. Well, that's why I'm also thinking if we give you a menu of options, you can kind of be like, oh, this is anybody. Yeah. This is not anybody.
Yeah. Like, I mean, like changing my dressings, you know, like that'll probably be something
like
my
if you
mom,
have a C-section.
Or, no, like
any dressing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that'll probably just be something my mom and like Coco and Tammy do.
Yep.
But like I wouldn't care if you did it either. I don't know.
Right.
Like,
yeah. It just depends on like where you're at, who's around.
Yeah. I think it's like a matter of like, I want to get to the place with you and your mom where I can like be like, go do that and feel comfortable
for sure
doing that. Cause like with my mom and sisters, I don't have to like ask nicely.
Yeah.
I guess.
You don't have to ask me nicely.
I know. And I need to like know that.
Yeah.
You know, I need to get to a point where I'm just like, do it.
I think that comes with going through something intense.
True.
Because I remember when I was like really little, obviously I've always been very close to my mom, but when I was really little, I had appendicitis. I was in the hospital and like I couldn't do anything for myself. And my mom did everything in like all the ways where you're like, I don't know, like you feel like weird and guilt. But after that, I was like, when I got my period, my mom helped me learn how to put in a tampon. Like there was like no walls between me and her.
Yeah.
And I think you have that with your sisters and your mom because you've had it your whole life because you've been through your sicknesses, your first time getting your period, like all those things, hurt, pain, big moments. So this will be kind of our first big, I mean, you did take me to go to the hospital with me before. So I already feel that way. Like I do feel like if I was in a rough spot, I could be like, Bree, do this.
Yeah. My family also has had like so many medical emergencies. The extended family that like I'm pretty comfortable with like, you know, people seeing like me naked and like all that. Like that doesn't, if it's a woman, like that stuff doesn't faze me so much.
Right. Yeah. Are you guys gonna share like names that you're considering, or are you gonna?
We're like pretty. I'm actually telling you this for the first time on the pod, but like we're like 99% on Cade.
I'm obsessed with that name. Cade is so cute. It's also a character in the book you started writing.
Yes,
like over a decade ago.
Yes,
and I just think that's so cool.
I know. I and oh my god. Last night we were telling our friends that we were 99% on Cade, and I was like, I don't even know where I heard that name. Like, I think I just came up with it. Like, blah blah blah. And then our friend Brendan goes, "It's from Mortal Kombat."
Have you ever played Mortal Kombat?
Yes. many times with my brother as a child. My brother loved Mortal Kombat.
Cute.
So it makes it even better.
That does make it
because
better.
it ties back to my brother who passed away when I was 15.
Yeah.
And so, so we have another tie-in also.
Oh my God.
Mortal Kombat.
I am obsessed.
Cade, like that.
Every time he enters a room, we have to say,
Cade. And he's like, yeah, Brie, it's like one of the main people in Mortal Kombat. And
I'm obsessed.
Thanks, Brendan.
I love that, though. That's really fun. I can't wait. I can't wait to meet Cade. He's going to be so loved. He's going to have so many people fighting for his attention.
He's going to be so big and chubby.
He's going to be so cute and chubby. Yeah. That's why Clay was so cute and chubby, and that's why his nickname is Bubba.
Bubs.
Bubs. Oh my God. Okay, well, this was so fun. I'm glad we got to tell.
Yeah, and if you don't want to hear about the pregnancy stuff on the pod, like, tell us in the comments, because like it's like definitely something I'm going through right now, but I know like when I'm so far removed from stuff like that, I can kind of be like, I don't really care right now. So if it's not, if you don't want us to go deeper on it, let us know. If you do, let us know.
Yeah. But I also think like you hear so much, even I'm a single gal, like I hear so much about like moms, pregnancies, like that kind of stuff on the internet. But I think what's really interesting and intriguing to me is that you're my sister. And so I can ask you like the questions as the single person.
Yeah.
And I think that's pretty fascinating. Like I am fascinated by like, how do you actually feel? And like, what's not the like facade of the internet, but like you, Brie, to me, Cam, how do you feel? Like, I think that's cool.
I agree.
It's kind of like a psychology experiment, but it's not an experiment. It's life.
Welcome to life, people.
Well, thanks y'all for listening.
Thanks
this was
for listening.
Fun. Love you.
See you next time.
Bye. Thanks for listening to Sister-in-Law.
If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a 5-star review to help get the word out about the show. And be sure to subscribe so you never miss another conversation.